Hey yo! Hello, sudden cut in the VOD. What if our twin went on the exact same journey instead of a separate one 500 years ago? Who knows? Maybe we are our twin. Maybe there is. Game, why are you lagging? Bro. Like, no joke. If it lags too much, straight up, I'm just gonna cancel the stream. Like, I don't have the patience to deal with this today. Not today. If it lags, straight up, I'm gonna, like, see if I can just close OBS and just run this through, like, the NVIDIA stream. And just not use OBS at all. Because this is painful. This is painful. How small do I have to make my game window? Stream, we gotta have a chat. Yeah, I'm gonna talk and you're gonna listen. Hopefully, I don't have to make it any smaller than this.
It's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled
Because
to
now I'm
compliment me in
actually
person?
upscaling the game. Not sure if it's related to your divination.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
Yeah.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're all trapped in the day of the Sub-Zerus. You actually divined our fortune many, many times.
Huh? Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Well, maybe if it's happening right now, it's happening in real life.
Paimon knew you weren't going to believe it.
You're still lagging. I
Marvelous.
can't believe this.
Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints.
I just changed something, so
Anything
maybe
more
that'll help.
specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals. The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
So that's how it is. Looks like fortune-telling is just fortune-telling. It's no good for practical problems.
RIP.
We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk to?
Let's try talking to Dea again.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
It's a hit game, Jinshin? It is. She cares a lot about Dunyazar. Let's try taking her to see the real Duny. Okay, hold on. Paimon's lagging right now. This is the perfect time to test something. I'm gonna be so upset if this is. I know it's not, but I'd be so upset if this is like built-in lag. Yep, Genshin is set to NVIDIA. OBS is set to NVIDIA. What happens if I change my monitor's refresh rate? Bro, that's so weird. She cares a lot about Dunyazar. Let's try taking her to see the real one.
Yeah, if we tap into Dia's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously.
Hello, Taki.
At this time of day, Dia's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers.
Have I gotten all
Let's go
wonky too?
find her.
Have I like started deforming? No. Okay, good. Good. Okay, I think I figured out something. And I don't like it. It also, like, something's not right with some of my windows have gotten really messed up. But I think I figured something out, and I really hate it. I hate it a lot. I'm gonna switch this back and see if it works. 'Cause if this did it, I hate this so much. This is so like Papega and like not cool and cringe.
More speed.
Does it look smooth on the stream? Does this look smooth on the stream? It does. There was that one hitch there. Bro, that's so... Okay, there's another hitch. Never mind. That's so Popega. Let's just set this to 180 so it doesn't do any scaling. Looks good to me. That's really weird.
More speed.
The only thing that I've done, like the game's running so much better now. The only thing I did
More
was I
speed.
changed my monitor refresh rate from 60 Hz to 40 Hz. And it's running so much smoother now. That's so weird.
I'm
I
fine,
still
my
have Genshin
lady.
set to
It's
60
just a
frames though.
scratch.
It's really
Perfect
bizarre.
timing. Both of you are here.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
A gang of kidnappers just ambushed you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier? If someone was protecting Miss Dunyarzad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
Only if you can do
We
something
want
for
the
me,
traveler
Dia.
to take Dunyarzad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
People from Sumeru do not dream.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
Oops, not what I want to do.
My mind feels exhausted.
Okay, that's the same.
The moon, illusions, and lies. Dia sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
Do you see Hoyo drift the new 3.1 characters? No. Let me look this up. 3.1 characters. Genshin. Let's see. I don't know. This says leaks. I don't know if these are... And these are also like old. Some of these are old. All of these I think I knew about. Okay, no, this is an old... That's an old article. Oh, Candace? No, I knew about Candace. Yeah, I knew about Candace. Candace, Sino, Nilo, Dory. Oh, all the official stuff? Oh, I already knew about them. Yeah. I'd seen all their stuff floating around. For a second, I thought you were maybe talking about the supposed like Mondstadt stuff. The idea that we're going like for Windtrace or something, that there's like going to be Windtrace or something. I'm going to submit this because this is obviously what we want to say.
Tell her, Traveler.
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword. You sold your greatsword to support the festival. And this stream video or fog. Al Hatham needs his Hytham? Hytham?
I
Al
didn't tell
Hatham needs his
anyone
drip
about
marketing?
that, including Miss
You mean Al
Dunyarzad.
Hatham needs to
You
market
couldn't have
his
known.
drip?
And
Ayo.
just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth. What's going on?
All right, so this is the situation.
So here's a story about how my life got turned upside down. You explain everything to Dia. I'm gonna keep switching between
It's
Dia
kinda
and
hard to
Bea.
believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyarzad?
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Maybe she's just feeling blue, Paimon.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Are you upsetty spaghetti? Come, I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyarzad isn't completely safe here.
I can't believe it. We've been here for potentially thousands, but at least 40 days. I can't believe we've repeated this cycle at least 40 times. I can't believe we're in our 40th regression. You're really not the sharpest, knife in the drawer, Lumine. Or it just means that it's a really, really good time loop. Nice and solid. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm messing with my hair to make sure it doesn't, like, hit the mic.
Knights and
get
aristocrats
anywhere.
share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Great. My hair is crunchy. Yeah, that's the thing. The Archon Quest is a time loop? Yeah, Tacti. You missed the earlier stream, but the first stream title was called Call Me Punxsutawney Phil, because we're getting Groundhog Day'd. Which, if anybody doesn't know... Oh yeah, also, the Scott ASMR stream is a thing now that you can contribute to. If anyone doesn't know, Groundhog Day is when they drag a groundhog out of its hole. And if they time to hippity-hoppity out of these spoilers... Hey yo! Hit them up with the... Is your Golett gonna reach level 43 and start evolving? I've barely done the quest. Yeah, this is like the real... I guess like I would call the real part. Yep. Wow, that's pretty impressive. You got your Golett all the way to 43?
Nahida, we brought a friend. Are you busy?
I like that she's just chilling here.
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The real Dunyarzad? Where and who are you talking to?
Show me the real Dunyarzad. I mean the real Dunyarzad.
Huh?
Oh, I look stupid right now. No guard, dynamic punch, Golett. Not dynamic punch. I booted up my save of Omega Ruby, and I found out that I have a no guard Machop with a focus band on it for some reason. And I'm pretty sure I traded it over from one of my X files so I could teach it some move tutor moves or something. I don't know why. I don't know why I have
I
it.
told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Oh, well you didn't say that last time. Oh, she's sleeping? Of course we're special. We're the main character. Does that mean we're just talking to Air right now?
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
Wait. You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
No, she's just... That's just how much she loves her. This'll be a funny picture if I ever... There we go. That'll be a funny picture to save. That's a funny selfie.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's
I'll start
lying
making
down
a
here, isn't
a
she?
stream
How's
selfie
she doing?
compilation for the inevitable face reveal that'll come in a bajillion years.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
She's an official airbender.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Our bonds give us strength.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
I'm gonna turn down Genshin again. You begin discussing the issue with Dea, who finally
You
understands.
think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia's sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something like this.
I wonder where our real bodies are. Because it's not like we're actually... It's like a mental thing. It's not like a physical loop, I don't think. And if it is, that's really wild that nobody would notice anything, and that even if it was, like, you couldn't repeat everything, you couldn't keep the same conditions every single day physically in the real world. So it's got to be some sort of mental thing, which then leads me to believe, or makes me wonder, where are our bodies?
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So,
Aircon?
this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of
Okay.
the God."
Compiles the
That's
wisdom of the
a
entire
place where
populace and
restating things
grants
actually has
knowledge
a
to the
plot meaning, but I'm
people.
still gonna skip it because we all heard it.
Wait.
So, what's
I
up,
get
dog?
the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
It's like the SAS in Scarlet Nexus, and the psionics and all the billboards that just get beamed in directly into people's brains, and how they can, like, 1984 everybody, and how everyone's brains is actually being used as a giant supercomputer processing power for Akihabara, or whatever it's called, deep beneath. Hydrate? Okay.
Did she mean that the sages
The noise
enter
gate also
new
means I don't
knowledge
have water
into the
ASMR
Akasha?
anymore. Got it? Most of the information in the Akasha comes from the Irmin soul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Deja vu. I have been in this place before.
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feeling has been getting stronger and stronger.
I'm so happy that Lumine's talking. I'm so happy that she's
My
talking.
mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
It could be your allergies, Lumine. That's what happened to me today. I haven't done too much thinking today either, and I still feel dead inside. I still feel brain dead.
Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the god of... People in Sumeru don't dream.
I don't even know.
What a
I forgot what I
strange
was supposed to be trying to solve.
That does...
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy.
Oh, this reminds me of a short story I read one time.
When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge, you think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
But how would it do that?
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also poke around in there?
Don't we all,
I don't
Lumine?
know any specifics.
Yeah, this really reminds me of two things. This reminds me of a short story I read. It also reminds me of a creepypasta that I heard somebody read on stream once, called The Devil's
What's the
Tone.
point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain.
Yeah, exactly, like Scarlet Nexus. This is literally the plot of Scarlet Nexus.
This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
That's literally what they did in Scarlet Nexus. That's literally what they did. The Akihabara main terminal was literally just a connection point that connected all the psionics in the entire city and the entire nation and ran them all through a giant computer that circulated through one man's brain who was a person from the future who went back to the past to replace someone from the past in his time travel to the future.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
Also the original plot of The Matrix before they changed it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Worth a shot, but somehow I don't think it will be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
Everyone removes their Akasha.
How does everyone feel?
Actually, I also know something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there's always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I'm trying to think of somebody who has a last name, a first name and a last name. Paimon and Traveler are not available. After the call tone, please leave your message. Beep. I heard the same sound before almost.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
There it is.
Traveler, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head. We took off our Akasha terminals.
I like that it's cutting out like it fades out the sound.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties. But we cannot lose all of our progress. That's my Looney
Paimon
impression.
remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night,
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
maybe we've been implanted in another form of the terminals. We failed at severing our connections with them.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle.
I'm pretty sure that if we drink some Mountain Dew Code Red, everything will sort itself out.
Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nihida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
Oh, that's kind of cool. There's the little clock thing in the bottom corner that you can't see because I'm blocking it. Oh, you can see part of it. You can see part of it behind me.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dia?
What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword?
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did anything feel strange?
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword.
Yeah, just talk
I
about
had to
it.
say something. It's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar. It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body feels like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory. Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Could it be because we removed our Akasha tome?
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
Is it possible that we've already broken free?
Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened.
We'll know for sure at the end of the day.
I have no clue what you two are talking about, but it's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say? Can you read minds?
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
I don't... Maybe it's just because I've never noticed this before. But Lumine's eyes don't change when she changes elements. It's just her flower and her highlights on her clothing. But I was just now noticing how well
It's
Geo
finally
fits with her
nighttime.
eyes because of like
Aside
the
from
amber
Dia
color.
not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the Samsara has been broken? Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow. How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday? Does tomorrow truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on,
Uh-huh.
what did you just say?
That's what you were talking about, Dawn.
Correctly?
I really didn't think it would take me this long to get to that one point that you had told me about.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that.
Lumine's face
that
is
so
so great.
strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
We found out, Kusanali's Archon trait. We're gonna get some rest.
Yeah, even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
Not the beep.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
My brain lagged when she spoke. Sadness. She was like, hey yo, when you get ready for tomorrow, when you come in for tomorrow, all you gotta do is before you go to bed, make sure you go take a good old stress relieving dump. And Paimon was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I heard that people when they feel really stressed or whenever they go and whenever they just go, you know, whenever they go to the bathroom, they feel nice and relieved afterwards. And Paimon was like, what? As expected, it's not as simple as we thought. All not according to Keikaku.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the Samsara? Why did you tell us?
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
The time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Meancharge's illness has gotten worse, Dea's fighting skills have been improving.
Oh, yeah! You're right! Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical conditions should also reset.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
The moon, illusions, and mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And Dia was able to use her experiences to avoid injury in
Conspiracy
later
theory,
samsara
Paimon
cycles.
is the bathroom.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Wait, I'm gonna test an audio thing, so I'm gonna play that again.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara.
Okay, I don't think that changes it.
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
My
As it
eyes
is the
do kinda look weird when I
manifestation of
look
the God
down.
of Wisdom's power.
I do kind of look
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals.
Maybe this?
I can't.
Or maybe... Really? Okay. Oh, I see what they mean.
Memories of a day are erased at the end of that day. Then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
Well, I guess we submit this, right? Because it's the one we had to work for. We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh! Then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories. That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zeru's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dia has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
The physical part of it still doesn't make any sense, though.
A brilliant deduction.
Like, eventually we'd notice that... Have I only now just seen the Scuffed ASMR stream? It's because I didn't activate it until yesterday. I didn't activate it until yesterday. Because I had set it up and then my mic broke, and then I was just like... I can't do Scuffed ASMR with no mic.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
See, the only thing that I think is weird about this is if it is just our memories being deleted every day, all of the stuff is being reset as well, which also doesn't make sense. Like, all the physical objects are getting reset, which doesn't make any sense. Like, Every day he makes new candies after we eat them. Every day they have to reset everything. It's like, it's not just like it's a normal day, it's a festival. There are people buying stuff and selling stuff. There are people setting up stalls and everything like that. If it's just the memories that get deleted, I don't understand how there aren't like physical things that we're noticing. Especially if it's physical and it's just the memories. Like after Dea beats up the mercenaries, right? They just show up again the next day with no injuries.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all!
Still the wrong conclusion, huh?
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dea again? You might learn something new.
Right! She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go!
I have to assume it's some sort of Matrix type thing. Because the time loop, one, doesn't make sense. In the sense of, like, where are our physical bodies? In the sense that it can't just be a repeated time over and over and over again. Because there's no way the Academia would be able to reset the entire world of Teyvat to have it loop. Because that's what would have to happen for a time loop to be happening and not be noticed in any way. The memories getting deleted also doesn't make sense. Because that implies that everything else is also getting reset with our memories. And if it was just our memories getting deleted, all these people would be out of food. They'd have to restock everything. And they'd be like, wait, why don't I have this?
More speed.
I'm gonna actually grab these, because these annoy me when they go up in the background to sparkle. You can grab those.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dea also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new greatsword.
We're straight up just telling it to Dunyarzad at this point.
Huh. Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands and... wait a second! How did you know I got a new greatsword to begin with? I didn't tell anyone about it.
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it.
Let's just get right to business.
Oh, that works.
You suddenly became proficient with your greatsword because... Oh. Really? More dialogue? Blah 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 blah, memories.
What happened to you guys while I was gone? Did you get brainwashed by some cult?
Don't think too hard about it. Just take what we're saying at face value.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's already gotten used to this greatsword, but my brain just doesn't remember it?
Yes, your memory's being erased every day.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sabzeruz festival day after day, then what happened to the things we used, the money we spent, the food we ate?
That's what I've been saying! It's gotta be some sort of Matrix thing, or they're gonna bust out some other plot-relevant device.
Common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed that.
I thought about that too. Have you know, Traveler? And if the sages were behind it, if they utilized the entire city's resources, as well as information supplied by... Bro, Lamine, I swear, if this is the answer, that's so dumb.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything.
That doesn't make any sense, though. That makes absolutely no sense. It's so petty. It's fine, oh fine, then enjoy your Sabzeruz festival to your heart's content. They're literally draining the entire city's resources in something that benefits them in no way and actively hinders any of their research. Ah, game, if this is the actual solution, you better have some really good reasons for why they're doing it. Like, by trapping everybody in this time loop, they're able to, like, extract brain juice out of them that's gonna let them resurrect the Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or something. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be so upset.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof? Where?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
I don't even hear Dunyarzad speak anymore. That's the real L.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Night we ride, Eula.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of refined control. The force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's just as they say, each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible? What if they used some fancy machine to carve every single mark?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training.
Seems you'll have to abandon this theory. As you should, Lumine. It doesn't make any sense.
I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? It's surprisingly fun. Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilou's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. Is our memory deletion theory also wrong? But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
We're not in the real world.
Yep, that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now?
Something is strange.
Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
How come we've never thought about leaving the city? It's the Matrix. I will die on this hill until the game proves that I'm wrong. I will continue to say that this is like Death Come True, or like Danganronpa. We are in the Matrix.
Many things should become clear if we can confirm the flow of time outside of the city. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because we're just too tired?
We should have thought of this a long time ago.
How about we go back and ask Nahida? Maybe we've forgotten something about leaving the city.
Genshin equals the Matrix? Bro. If I had the same level, I obviously don't know how much their like brain isn't working, but if I had the same level of autonomy these two had, I would have been like, there's no way they're just deleting our memories of the same day. If it's not a time loop, then it has to be like a virtual, and even if it was a time loop, I would have to say that if we go with the idea that it's the scholars doing it, it has to be some sort of like virtual reality, because a worldwide time loop, or even a centralized time loop around Sumeru City doesn't make any sense. There's no way they'd be able to do that unless they have some sort of secret ultra powerful tech. And the idea that they would just erase our memories every single time and reset everything, replenish everything, make sure that everyone had the material, there's no way. It doesn't make any sense. After we decided that this wasn't a time loop, the second theory made absolutely no sense. The memory deletion doesn't make any sense.
You're back early today. Did you find something new?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
We ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Exclamation point? Question mark?
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
Why don't we just try to do it right here, right now?
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key. Memory is the key.
Yep. Something here's definitely fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
I think I've quoted memory is the key and never say goodbye more in the past like 3 months than I have the entire time watching any of Red vs. Blue, or even knowing that that quote was a thing, that both of those were things.
Our memories are back!
Let's go and try and leave the city today.
About that. Well,
Where
I
was he
should
sure
plan
the
on
memory?
eating.
Paimon, what do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
A message from who? Hey yo! You didn't even send a message, Kawa. And the alert is tiny. Why is the alert so small? Hold on. You didn't even send a message though. Thanks for the 69 bits. Where's my alert box? Why is it so small? I gotta make this much bigger. There we go. It should be huge now. It should be huge. I can't really test it unless somebody wants to do something again. I don't have any. You cannot cheer in your own channel. Cool. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks. When Nick's extravagant number? Yeah. Yeah. Moneybags out here. Another message from who?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
Is it from the me of the future?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Oh, that's much bigger. Thank you for the other. Thank you for the 10 bits, Kawa. It's not showing your message. That's unfortunate. I don't know why it's not showing your message on screen. But that's much better. That should be much better in the future. This is my own voice. It's so lovely.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
2 days ago. Anyways.
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and wait, why do you remember, Paimon? Hold on.
Okay, let's go.
Paimon, why do you remember and I don't remember? Hold on. What's this? Kawa. Did you misclick? Did you misclick? Was that a misclick? Is that a misclick?
Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along.
Did you mean to do
I
that?
was forced to learn all of the rules.
That's
by
the
heart.
voice
Even
okay.
I don't take them that seriously.
Okay, that's the voice unban. Well, we gotta switch to Lumine, right? We gotta be our wonderful protagonist. Let me add a new party. Lumine. New party. It is just Lumine.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
And just to make sure, and to make sure I ruin things in the future, I am going to get Lumine to be super cracked out as well. Because why not? Why not, right? Everyone loves a cracked out Dendro Geo Traveler, right? Ooh, right? I really want something with a lot of crit rate on it. Either one of these will work. Crit rate 11, 10, probably a little bit better. Why does that exist? Why does what exist? Why does what exist? I don't understand. What are you talking about? Oh, the voice unban? Oh. The voice unban exists, so, people can fight over whether or not I should be muted or not muted. That's why that exists. Yeah, that's why that's there. Is it worth getting? No, it's not. The extra 0.8 rate's not worth it. You got lucky from the unban. Technically, if I wanted to cheat, I could technically use my infinite amount of krill to just unban my voice, but that's no fun. That's no fun. Oh, a waypoint. How convenient. A reward on the road, as Lumine would say.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the Academia up to now?
What if we just beat him up?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
Like, I get that we don't want to be like wanted criminals in a third country or a fourth country at this point. But like, straight up, at some point, if I was the Traveler, I'd just be like, hey yo, we're gonna do this.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
This quest is goated? Yeah, I'm really liking it. I was not hot on it, but ever since we started Groundhog Daying, it's been really good.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course the Academia wouldn't share their plans with a pawn.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
That's really good. That's a good one. You'd be like, hey yo, if I knew that, I wouldn't be here. I'll level with you. If I had that kind of information, I'd not be working as a guard. That's funny.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
The walls are like 4 feet tall.
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon, stay. Oh, I see. Paimon, stay here.
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
Kokomi and NA? Leaving the city might trigger disruptions to our memories. We need someone to stay.
But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you.
Don't worry, Paimon. I'm the legendary Traveler, the namesake of the Adventures of Paimon and Traveler.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
Your NA account's gonna get so cracked, Kawa. If you get Kokomi, you're gonna have Tignari and Kokomi, and Official will be like standard character. She's on standard right now. Your account's gonna be so cracked.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Bloom team? Yeah, Bloom team. Okay.
And please, be careful.
I will, Paimon. Just for you.
Memories!
Okay, let's go and try and loot the city thing. I'll be completely honest, I've been sitting here taking selfies. I'll be honest, I'll be completely honest. Whoa, what's wrong, Paimon?
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared!
No one deserves to disappear. To disappear. Disappear. Dies like you and me, we're just the losers in the background. Something words I don't remember.
Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look!
Oh no. No, Paimon. Oh, what did I promise? Did I say I was gonna go get some stuff from the grocery store? Hydrate? I'm gonna run out of water pretty soon, actually.
She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying.
This is a pretty good selfie if I say so myself.
Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day!
Oh, well thanks, Paimon. Sorry, I don't remember any of this, Paimon. I'm still sorry, though. Please forgive me. I won't leave you behind. Oh, that's a good one.
Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear.
I like that Paimon's having a breakdown, and here I am.
Scared that you had gone into another world.
Here I am taking selfies. Okay, I'll focus on the game.
Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
I'm taking selfies that no one is ever gonna see. None of you are gonna ever see. I want to describe your plan from yesterday.
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Does Paimon know personal boundaries? Concerning the fact that she was all over Tignari going, oh, she can be okay, she can be great, you gotta make sure she's okay. I'm gonna say no. You sure that's what you saw? You weren't zoning out or anything?
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention.
What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yeah, I didn't even know that yesterday existed. Yesterday? Isn't that the Beatles movie?
That explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
RIP. F in chat.
So, if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
They didn't restrict access to Sumeru City. They're also erasing the memories of those who leave.
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside!
If our memories will be erased, can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back?
In a crystal.
Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Yep! Now we're talking!
Also, how exactly are we taking care of Dunyarzad? More time passing.
I'm done. Here you go.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
You made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
To make something like this? Nahida, You really know the Akasha like the back of your hand.
Maybe it is
Anyway,
the...
I
Oh,
can use this
maybe it is
now
the
to
back of her
record
hand.
a
Oh.
message, right?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
Aha!
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now.
Worth a try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Isn't this something that was hidden there, or not hidden, hinted at during Golden Apple?
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday, but Paimon still isn't happy about it.
Ja, matane.
Okay, see you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
That message was what I left for myself when I left the city?
Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
The can't go back sounds like she's gonna start singing.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Fascinating.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked
Mention the musical.
completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
Hey, traveler, you're doing okay. I'm having a difficult day. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that song. That was the first thing I defaulted to. The first song I defaulted to was the Doki Doki song. The second thing I thought of was, say there's this person you pass in the hall every day. You've known them since 7th grade.
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
I think I understand more now.
What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final space has also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
A secret, huh? Give me some time. I need to organize my thoughts.
Hey, where are you going?
The other one I thought of when you said Genshin the Musical was the YouTube Rewind fan-made musical that had Willy Wonka Among Us. The one that had Mr. Beast and Mark Rober doing Sincerely Me, and had Among Us, Willy Wonka Among Us. Those are my favorite parts of that. I don't know why I'm running there. I should just teleport. So I'm gonna run. Do I risk it again? I'm gonna see and try something. This might be really bad, and if not, I can always change it back.
Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
That's cool and all, Lumine. I'm changing something real quick. There we go. Oh, that's a pretty...
The Dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Dance of Sub-Zeros. It's that time already.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
See you later. Dunyarzad, no.
Have you
You were the
figured it out
best of
yet,
us.
Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now.
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
No, it's back. Cool. That's really weird. Genshin lags when I stream at 60 frames if I have it my monitor set to 60 Hz. That's very bizarre. But if I set it to 40, it doesn't. Or it doesn't as much, even though it looks practically the same. As I say that, it continues to hitch. Not that it even matters for the stream, because the stream isn't even at 60 frames. But it is useful to not have the game lag. This makes even less sense if it really is like a bunch of segmented spaces.
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida. I play Genshin on console and I say I hit 999 ping, mega pain.
Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and it grants knowledge to the people. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival.
I like how it had the
many times.
association option, and it's only used it twice in the entire
The day
quest
of
so
the
far. Like, it
festival
introduced a
seems
whole
to be
mechanic
in
to
a
associate words with other
perpetual
words, or thoughts with
samsara.
other thoughts, and it's used it twice.
People in Sumeru don't dream.
I stand corrected.
What a strange phenomenon. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this? The Akasha relies on the power. It is the manifestation. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace. And it grants knowledge to the people.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get
The
their power
Aranara.
from the Dendro
I wouldn't
Archon,
know,
right?
having done
That
nothing
would
with the
explain why
Aranara.
the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
I didn't know that the Dendro Archon was the Musharna.
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that the sages from the Academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
Yes.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the Samsara?
The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operation. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times. My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes, but as soon those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth."
Really? It wasn't any of those? Whoa. Well, it has to be this. This is the only option.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zeru's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
So it is the Matrix. It is the Matrix. Kind of. We're all just like passed out somewhere. Everyone's just like passed out wherever they like went to sleep.
No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle. People wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha.
You called it
And
from the
so
start?
It continues.
I mean, it's the obvious conclusion. The other two proposed theories didn't make any sense. The time loop made sense until we established that it wasn't a time loop. But the whole deleting memories thing makes absolutely no sense. And even then, the time loop doesn't even make sense, because there's no way they would have to time loop the entire world, and there's no way that the academia has the ability to loop the entire world. Or, conversely, the rest of Teyvat just doesn't realize that Sumeru City is trapped in a permanent state of stasis. It doesn't make any sense. It had to have been some virtual reality type thing, some sort of thing where like everyone is like conked out somewhere, and it's like all like inside their brains, because it wouldn't make sense any other way. Nahida's making it sound more like the Danganronpa OVA, where everybody's trapped inside worlds, inside worlds, inside worlds, inside worlds.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
I can't believe it's actually just the Matrix. That's funny.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Or I guess it'd be more apt to say it's more like the Matrix that they had in the Lego movie, where they took all the master builders and they like put them all up to like the creativity like sucker machines. I guess that'd be more accurate, but it's the Matrix.
Okay.
Broadly speaking.
So that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this stream doesn't do anything.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
It's a Dendro Archon. Do I get an option? Lego Movie Matrix, got it.
Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's deception of Sumeru's people? They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
Yeah, I noticed right away because of your voice, because I played Golden Apple Archipelago, Part 2. You are Lesser Lord Kusanami. Also, I may or may not have seen leaks about you, and everybody in the community may or may not have been saying, hey yo, so this is the new Dendro Archon, but...
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
It's interesting though, because we still don't have a Gnostic name for Dendro Archon that I'm aware of. I don't think it's been revealed yet.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Why couldn't you simply tell us the truth? Probably because that would be incredibly stressful on our brains. Once again, the Matrix. Once again, the idea that your entire life and everything you're experiencing is a lie and that it's fake. That would not be great for your mental state. How did the sages manage to keep people from noticing this? That's the real question.
You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Exactly.
That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How do the sages keep people from... I'm actually really interested in this. How does no one notice this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality.
I don't know, this
People have
isn't
already
what I'm talking
experienced
about.
this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why
No.
people don't have any memories from earlier Samsara,
No, that's
right?
not what I'm talking about either.
That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember.
Never mind, Spy
No,
Mike.
that's not what I'm talking
Trevor
about.
had a
That's not
dream
what
when
I'm
we were in
talking
the
about,
Infinite
game.
Forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
I want to know how no one's noticed that all of these people are either asleep or all, like, sleepwalking everywhere.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendril can a person gain the Dendril element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of déjà vu.
Deja vu?
Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival
Cool. Cool. We got some cool side effects of a mass-produced dream. Yeah, this is interesting.
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate.
So it's kind of like day 5, but in reverse, where instead of having to be asleep, or having to be awake, everyone's always asleep.
Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
What about the... Why is the dream about the Sub-Zero's festival? Because they're petty! We already knew this. They're just being petty.
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
No, they're just being petty.
Even you don't know the reason? Wow. Now that's strange.
You said it yourself. You said it yourself. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct answer. It's Occam's razor. They're just being petty.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Those spaces remind me of dreams. Grand Sage said... Okay, Nahida said...
I assume it's this one. But he was like, go drift. Yeah, like, they're just being petty. That's all it is.
Celebrate the birth of that god?
All they're doing is being petty.
Could it mean...
I don't have any more questions.
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
It's not riddles, Paimon, it's Pokemon.
Oh, we're out of time today.
I'll tell you how to break free of the Samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
LLK.
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Not Dunyarzad.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
Not the waifu.
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Not Dunyarzad. We were so close. I'll have to rewatch the VODs to listen to her voice.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she still...
It still meant a lot to her.
Far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Follow-up point, are you also somehow stuck in this dream thingamajig? Like, how are they not stuck in it? Because they're obviously harvesting it. I understand, like, unsuspecting people might be stuck in it, but, like, how did an Archon get sucked into this bad boy? Right? They still also haven't explained what our real bodies are doing either. Like, are we just passed out somewhere? Like, what's happening? What's happening to our real bodies outside of this dream? Are we just continuing on with our normal life? Like, what's happening? And if everyone isn't just, like, passed out somehow, why didn't you just go, like, full-on Archon and be like, hey, yo, like, you may not believe in me, I might not be super strong, but I'm still an Archon. You're still an Archon, and I haven't seen any of these people holding visions. So I'm pretty sure you could still probably, like, bust in there and really, like, mess some stuff up and stop this. It's your country.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
I mean, then again, Venti does, like, absolutely nothing in Mondstadt, but that's also, like, his own personal code.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sabzeruz Festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them.
And the Akasha runs off of the Gnosi, right? The Gnosis. And it's your Gnosis, unless they've got a Gnosis still hanging around from Rukkhadevata and you never got the Gnosis. I don't... Game, this is turning into Stargirl. It was really good, but now I'm just like, why? Now I'm just like, why? Why are there so many plot holes?
That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
We just go around sucker punching everybody we come across in Sumeru City.
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Ah, so we're gonna Freddy Krueger it. Alright.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
Also, is this the... There it is, yeah. You couldn't hear it because of the noise gate, but I just hiccuped.
Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora.
Wow. So if I imagine tons of primo gems, tons of intertwined fates on the plate, the server will come out and give me thousands of pulls. That's pretty cool.
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So you find the host, then what?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though?
Oh.
If it could be anyone...
None of the textures rendered, oh no. None of the textures rendered, oh no. Why did it do that? Wait, hold on. How come all the textures on this side are? Wait. Why did only half of the textures load?
And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara.
Somehow I knew Dunya's are just gonna die.
As for me,
I was in denial.
during this time,
I was like, she can't
I'll be
die.
out of town.
She can't die.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes. I want to try something. There must... Hurry and
Oops.
go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
Neither wholesome. I just feel so demoralized. Not my Midwesterner VA having her character killed off.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. It's the Sabzeruz festival. They'd probably be aware if they were dreaming, and then suspecting hosts would be less likely to realize this is a dream.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is?
Faris.
Oh, that would make sense! Faris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sabzeruz festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
All we have to do is keep telling him about the candy and how we knew that. Oh wait, how many pulls do we have? Oh, we have enough for 2 pulls. Nice. Nice, even though we have 0 pity right now. I got another official yesterday. I got another official, bruh. Can't believe it. I've gotten 1 Diona and I've gotten like 3 officials off of the banner. No Coles, no Lees, nothing. They're just like, hey yo, bruh. I know, I heard you were complaining about how you didn't have official for so long. Guess what? We're about to give you 20 million of them. It's official.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, just... it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you... make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sabzeruz festival tradition or something?
It could be.
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Bring her back to life. Resurrect her.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
I like how they have the kids just like off screen. You can see them
I've
occasionally.
also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
That makes two of us, buddy.
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sabzeruz festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
Alright, buddy. Move over, Arnold. You got a new competitor.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much.
I got this
Felt
kid
like
just
the right
sitting here
moment to
just
get it off
like...
my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yalda candies per
I like
person.
the kids are just
Back
sitting.
home you
They're
go.
just standing here watching this.
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
They're just sitting there being like, man, this dude's wild. This dude's wild.
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Tremble apart.
But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
Prepare to be blown away. Bellowing thunder. Wait, hold on. Let me check. It's elemental skill.
Ha! Drop! Starfall!
Starfall, and then what's the other one there? For...
Ha! Shake! Crumble apart!
Crumble apart! They're about to get crumbled. Please let me fight them.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
You're wasting your breath. Leave.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
We're more emotionally invested in Dunyarzad than we were about Tepe.
Anyway, watch yourself.
Sorry, Tepe, we barely knew you.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
I'm pretty sure I already fought you before. Maybe not. Hey, yo!
Starfall!
Oh.
Shake!
Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy.
Drop!
That's what I thought, buddy. Dunyarzad is better than Tepe? Of course. That's not even a question. Why am I oh, I got stuck on... What am I stuck on? Was I stuck on the barrier?
Starfall! Ha!
Down from there. Bro, that's so cringe. Why would you shoot that Dendro particle stuff like that? What are you doing? What was that? Bro, y'all are so cringe. What are you aiming at? Oh, wait. Oh, he's up there. Like, where did they go? Oh. Get down from there. Get down from there.
I'll be back.
With a vengeance? Or just back? Get over here. Yeah. Oh, it didn't hit the guy up there. Rip. Oh wait, he's stuck in freefall. Ayo! He was stuck in freefall. Junior's our ratio Tepe? Of course. Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Yeah, they're not real, Paimon.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two
What was that?
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival,
the explosion.
before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something.
I do remember. It's probably some story quest item that we'll have as a memento.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival.
Lumine has the best faces in Genshin. She really does, though. Check out what the item is.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
I mean, we could just go around being like, show me your wish.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
It's no one's house, Paimon. It's been repossessed by the state. It's an abandoned building right now. The owner's dead.
The windows are unlocked. Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
They're like, we don't need to make a house asset. We can just have Paimon bring it to you.
Temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Hydrate. The last dregs of my water. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the subs. Well, I just swallowed my own spit. Thank you for that. Hydrate, Kawa. Let's see if I can get some more. Did it again. I've made good on all 3 of my hydrates. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the Sub-Zero's festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give you this before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lesser Lord Kusanali, hereon referred to as LLK, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharvaville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said the green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes that this is the divine power of LLK at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via natural means probably takes ages. Did LLK appear in Gandharvaville then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But when one day on, I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fell asleep. A nice lady told me that LLK must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that this Sub-Zero's festival makes him a little happier. This is quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. He is indeed a gentle god. LLK sounds like a rapper name. LL Cool J. LL Kusanali. There was this one time where I'd had a wee too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw LLK. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms, and she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure that this one has much value as reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folk records, appended with Dunyarzad's references and opinions, leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away.
She could be young Kusa. Hello, Kusanali. Young Kusa. That's funny. When I came up with LLK, I was thinking of LL Cool J.
Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right?
Lil Nolly.
If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Dunyarzad, no.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
We must avenge her. Talk to Dunyarzad. One last time. Sometimes I still hear her voice. I don't want this one. What? Oi, Shogun. That reminds me of when Callie had became Calvin and his young Shinigami boy.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Dunyarzad, I love you so much. Your voice is so attractive and pretty. Dunyarzad is the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memories? Young only, yeah. Thank you, Dunyarzad.
Traveler?
I'll never see you again. Goodbye. It's like the end of a TV drama.
You must be exhausted.
It's like the thrilling end to season 1 of a TV drama. Where they go, I'm sorry, Dunyarzad. Thank you. This is goodbye.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Netflix adaptation. Heyo. Heyo. Look how happy she is. Look how happy she is. Dunyarzad's my new favorite, like, voiced NPC. She's really... Actually, no, that... Yeah, I don't know. The addition of Dunyarzad is really thrown off the rankings a lot. It used to just be Ladochka and Agafia duking it out for #1, but now we got Dunyarzad as well.
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilou's Dance of Sub-Zeros.
I can barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Heyo. Awa lost and Taki won.
What the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Ellipses.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Don't leave any regrets behind. Gamble. Maybe it's on. It might be on. It might be on cooldown. I don't know.
Where are we going this time?
To watch the Dance of Sub-Zeros. If it doesn't work, Kawa, just type in all of your... You can just type in your points. Yeah, you can just type in 62848, and that can do it. It's not as funny, but you can manually do it if you want. Also, what you're doing right now... Yeah, what you're gonna do right now is kill... If you lose this, you're gonna kill Dawn's dream of getting Thumb redeemed.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event.
Wait, her name is
organizer.
Sectaria? I thought it was Sectaria. Like Secretariat? Or like Secretary? I didn't know her name was just Sectaria. Okay, I misread that the first time.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
No, Tacty, how does this happen? Oh no! Oh no. For YouTube VODs, or whenever, if for whatever reason you can't see chat, or watching this, Kawa just did an almost gamble all. Gambled 62,700 of his 62,848 points and lost. 400. Hey yo. Hey yo. You just got another 100. You just got another 100 for watching the stream.
How did things turn out like this?
How could this happen to me? We're gonna say no. Do what we should have done from the start.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Do what we should have done from the start. Duck him in the face. It's fake anyway, it's a dream.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste. Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Like I thought. They're puppets.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves
I'm
through
gonna
this.
punch. Show me your moves. I can kick.
So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's with those flowers? Flower. Flower.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Tanyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Hilo, close your eyes.
Huh?
Imagine the Grand Sage and his entourage are not in here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
The melancholy of Nilo.
Hey! They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Correct.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu...
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
That was fast. How'd you come to that conclusion? It was the logical conclusion. if you saw something that obviously couldn't happen in real life in front of you happen twice, wouldn't that be obvious that you were dreaming?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story!
Now that Nilo is aware of it, the dream should be
I
over.
see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
She's gonna dance and then she's gonna wake up. Right? Right?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Nilo, the last time somebody danced in Genshin, the entire stream lagged and then my computer crashed. Please don't do that again.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sabzeruz.
It'd be really unfortunate if I didn't have any audio for this cutscene, like the Yellen one. Me waiting for phase 2, 3.1.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Hey yo. Okay, I didn't spaz out good. I was fixing something and I wanted to make sure that I didn't like spaz out.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Did they CGI anime? They need to make it look like Genshin? Yeah. Yeah, they either that or they gotta do like the Fire Emblem thing of just having like the CG is just like part of like that just is the animation. Like some of the Three Houses CG is really good as well. Good morning, Paimon.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero Samsara?
She's like, now I understand.
Quick, take off your Akasha terminal!
Let's go see Dunyarzad. Honey, I'm home.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual room. I mean spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
The bench, Paimon. The place we went to like 40 bajillion times. Low-key, I'm gonna be so upset if she's actually alive. Like, low-key, if she's actually alive, I'm gonna be so upset. Bruh.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Bruh.
I'm sorry, who are...
I'm Catherine. You know, the receptionist at the Adventurers Guild.
You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Dunyarzad. You really did Ratio Tepe. You did everything he did, and you also survived.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sub-Zero's.
Bruh, that's actually so tilting. Like, I'm glad that she's alive, but like, actually, that's so tilting. Oh, I got a Dendro constellation. Like, that's cool, that's cool. I'm glad that she's alive. Cause, like, she's goated. Dunyarzad's, like, what's the most goated voiced okay, like, no, once again, Agafia was also voiced. Dunyarzad's the most, like, goated, like, voiced quest NPC that I've ever seen. But... like, I am kind of tilted that she's not actually dead, and that she was like, oh, I'm actually alive. Although, I guess they never specified that, like, she died. It was just kind of like, oh, her brain just wasn't capable of withstanding the stuff anymore. Which doesn't necessarily mean that she died. But, still. I have C2. I'm gonna go... I think this is where I need to go. I'm gonna go, switch to Dendro Traveler at Statue of 7, just to see, so I can cache that, because it's going to be annoying if it sits in my inventory. Okay, no, this is its own, like, space. I'm tilted because my favorite character, my new favorite character in Genshin, we got faked out and she totally isn't dead, so I'm happy about that. Fortnite arc. Bro, can you imagine me playing Fortnite with these earbuds? Look at this mic. Can you imagine that? I can't. Dunyarzad's unfortunately not a playable character, nor will she ever be, which is unfortunate, so instead I have to use the second best character that I can play as. And that is, of course, Eula Lawrence. If I can figure out how to get up this tree. Susie Young, you do a great job with Eula. Hear my mic, bro? It sounds like a tin can. Yeah, but you're actually, like, good. Both of you are actually, like, good at the game. I played with Shin, too. We played a couple matches of Fortnite before he had to go do something. And... bro, he fragged out. He got, like, 12 kills a game. And We lost all of them, but ignore that part of it. My dude he's bragging out, and I was just like, I'm just here for the ride.
More speed.
I was like, I'm just here. I would just follow him around and be like, hey yo, I see someone over here. Or, I found this, do you want it? Can't believe I've never been all the way up here. What are you? Wait, can I break you? No. Also, yes, if you didn't catch it earlier, I'm using Drip Tomb Star Silver, or Snow Tomb Drip Silver on Eula because I don't have Song of Broken Pines. We're so close! Wait, we are so close! No audio for me, hope the stream has been well. It has. Let me... I molded, then I stopped molding, then I became Giga Brain, then I molded. You got through the Archon quest? Yes. I got through at least part of it, at least. I finished the section that we were on. And then, it was just kind of like... It was just a bro moment. How close am I to it? Okay. Let's see, how close am I? 3, 1, 2, 8, 5... Okay, let me put this into a calculator. I don't want to do this math right now. It's what? 3, 1, 2, 8, 2, 5... minus 30, 7, 7, 7... How many 7s are there? It's 30 and then 7, 7, 7, 2? Okay. 7, 7, 7, 2. Oh, that's only 5,000 experience away. Fortnite already had a Genshin crossover because they have Xiao from Fortnite? Yeah, they have Xiao from Fortnite. Haven't you ever heard, didn't you ever watch the Xiao trailer? Didn't you watch the Xiao trailer? Oh wait, what's this? Wait, hold on. This sounds like it's gonna be good too. Oh no!
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work?
Oh no!
Alright then, I'll teach you.
Oh no!
Oh yes,
wait.
I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
I'm watching this. Oh no, wait. Wait. Oh no, this is way too good. This is way too good. This does not deserve to be this good. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I just found something even more cursed. I just found something even more cursed. Also, I use Bing! Yes. I use Bing.
I was forced to learn all of the rules
Have to disappear, see you again tomorrow. Wait, you're gonna miss the best part of this entire stream, Dawn. Wait, Dawn, you're gonna miss the best part. You can't leave, you're gonna miss the best part. You're gonna miss the best part, like no cap. No cap. Also, it's lagging a ton. Sorry about that. It's so funny. It's so good. What else is down here? Genshin, but it's Chug Jug. Can I have to Chug Jug on my own? What is this? Oh no. This is so cursed. I'll spend 10 bits to stop. Why would you ever want to stop this? Neon, you're enjoying this? I am. I actually think that the Chug Jug remix is really good. I actually really do like... I think the Chug Jug remix is really good. I really like this video. I think it's very funny. I think the song is very funny. Actually, let me open this up on YouTube, actually. Hold on. Fortnite Gamer Neon. Yeah, let me open this up on YouTube, actually. Cover. There have been some songs, like some meme songs. I was gonna do I actually have a plans to do a Party Rock Anthem cover. So, Chug Jug Neon, definitely a possibility. Definitely something that could be coming soon to a theater near you. So, but of course, I need to get my mic fixed before I do anything like that. Why is it lagging so much? Oh wait, hold on. I think the scuffed mic added to the #1 victory royale. I actually did sing that song as part of karaoke. I sang that as part of karaoke that Dawn solely funded by herself. But I just saw these two really funny recommended videos. This is Xiao's theme over Klee's trailer. So this will be good too. Oh, this is so good. Xiao forgot to pop minis.
Klee, you know the consequences.
Oh, this is so funny. That's so funny. What else was there? This was Shao over Raiden. That should be pretty funny. That was really good. That was really good. That was a good one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was actually really good. But none of that is neither here nor there, as I get back game audio. Yeah, none of that is neither here nor there, as, oops. As that'll be it for today's stream. We've hit just over 2 hours. I don't think that's enough. Excuse me. To unlock Tignar. Is that enough to unlock Tignar's quest? Chapter 3, the Newman. Okay, no, I've not. It's not enough. But that is neither here nor there, as we are going to the ultimate place to summon our favorite Geo Archon, and that is actually going to be where we went last time, where it did not work. We're going to go over to here. 24 hours when? 24 hours when I have the time and I don't have anything else to do, or also if I'm like gonna do a subathon or something. If I do a subathon. If I know I have nothing to do. 1 year, actually, it's great that having my 1 year happens in like the middle of the summer, or like right at the end of spring, because like nothing happens. 2-year subathon, 24-hour stream. Let's go, baby. Also, I was gonna change Traveler.
What is the situation?
Zhongli, your best friend, and this lady, and your maybe wife. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna make some fan art while I'm going for the 2 weeks before the new place. Ooh, nice. Come on, baby. Show me that. Archon! You're gonna have bad Wi-Fi? Oh, that's yikes. Bit of a yikes. Show me that debate club! Oh. Show me that. Archon! Well, you know what I have to say to that? You know what I have to say to that, sir? Sir? You know what I have to say to that? I have two things to say to that.
This world is full of
First, I'm going back to Sumeru, so I can use my constellation. Second, I am doing Lost Riches. I am going to get my primos. Thank you very much. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Get in the robot, Neon G. Wouldn't it be funnier if I was Asuka? Wouldn't that be funnier? Like, it was just me, but it, like, in her suit. Okay. Ah. Here we go. Okay. Not yet available. Oh, I have to do the previous one. What do you mean, not yet? You might get Boba, though. You can just make Pam. All you have to do is make Pam. Easy. Easy way to solve that. Or you could just... That's not what I want to do at all. Or you could just turn me into an anime girl. Either way. You can either make it Pam, or you can just turn me into an anime girl. So the first place we want to go is here. Gender swap. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean unable to search outside the treasure area? Alright, Eula. Oh, bruh. It's not always about Eternity Traveler. It's about the Mets, babies. Love the Mets, baby. Get a home run, baby. Oh, I didn't clap. Oh, anime girl with long hair or short bob cut. Well, neither one of those is Asuka, is it? Is it really? But I guess tall with long hair looks more like her, right? Although you could also argue the same, saying that short with a bob would look more like me. So, who knows? But Pam has long hair. Pam has long hair and messy bangs. And heterochromia. So. I leave that to the artist. I'll leave that decision to the artist. Shine down! Oh, that's not what I thought she was going to say. I thought she was going to say shine down. Is that a ruin machine? Oh, wait. Gotta get this. Oh, I actually don't need to pick up Sumeru Roses. What am I talking about? I don't need them anymore. I'm gonna head out. Alright, Kawa. You're not gonna miss much. You're just gonna miss me doing these, and... You're just gonna miss me doing these and then not getting Zhongli. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Yeah, hopefully. Maybe the Genshin gods will give him to me just to spite you. Just because you left.
Guide us. You can't run. Lights out. Shudder. Go as one. Yeah. Crush.
Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't.
You can't run. I suppose it wasn't too much trouble.
Oh, I'm not gonna get enough Primo Gems. No way. No way. I'm definitely not gonna get enough. I'm only gonna get 60. I'd need an additional 30 after that. Yeah, no way.
No escape.
Oh, I see. One of these. That was a pretty basic puzzle.
But a momentary distraction.
Is it really all the way up there? Bro, it is. Come on. There we go. Oh, I'm supposed to be going over there. I see. Oh! Well, that's just annoying. It wants me to go all the way back over. Wants me to fly all the way back over. We'll just see if I can piggyback this way. I guess I gotta aim for this one. Come on. Reach. Reach. There we go. Oh, over by the chasm. Nice. I say that, but that probably means they're going to be in all sorts of inconvenient spots because of how hilly this place is, or how... I was going to say ravenous, but that's not a word. All of the cliffs and everything, how steep the surrounding area is. Oh. Ah. Gotcha. I will say, that's one thing that Genshin really hasn't, so far, seemed to have gotten down very well, jumping. In terms of, like, jump boost mechanics. It's really just kind of like it rockets you into the air. And sometimes, like, actually, some of the Golden Apple stuff is pretty good. Some of that was pretty well made. But some of the, like, the mushroom pads feel kind of wonky sometimes.
Wind, hear me. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
Do I still have seeds? I can't tell. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, that wasn't enough energy?
Beg for mercy.
There we go.
Barbados, guide us.
Wow, look at that. Look how much energy I have now. Very real reason why you run Amanoma on Jean. It's because you don't need any ER. You will never run out of ER as long as you have Amenema, and as long as you are hitting your opponents with your skill. Just a couple E's, and you're all set. You'll use your E to get energy, and then fill up your burst, and then when you do it, you actually get your burst back, and it's just like a never-ending cycle.
Illusion shattered. Shudder. Crush. Yeah. Rack and ruin.
Interesting.
Shudder. Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye. More speed. I can put these to good use.
No, not today for 2. Oh. Bro, that's so annoying.
Shine down. Insolent.
Thank you. That was actually very helpful. That was totally calculated, by the way. Huh. Come on. There we go.
Take them.
She has no need. Can I exchange for Sealy yet? No, I didn't think so. Did not think so. Well, with the primos that I got from that were not enough to get me another pull, I will instead look at the banner and go, Also, if I had 70 primos before this started, then that means that I only made 40 primos? Bruh. I'm gonna be sad. To bed now, because it's quite here. Oh, you're gonna head. Okay. Yep, and that's where we're gonna call this stream. Is anyone streaming? Dawn might be, if it didn't seem like she was busy with something. I played games. Oh no. Who's live? No one's live anymore.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
I'm trying to think of people who have played World End Syndrome. Rosie. Nope. And Tony's not on either. Or not World MC, bud. Well, actually, let's check. Old man. Nope. Nope. And nope. Cool. Cool. Have a lovely rest of the stream. Neon hiccup count was 12 today? Okay. Okay. Let me do this again a bunch. Oh, too fast.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
There we go. Also, Tofu, before you go real quick. Real quick, if you're still here before you go, I'm going to... Oops, sorry about that. I am going to VIP you, so you can use the hit command whenever I hiccup. Just real quick. I have it set to VIP just because I didn't want people to like come and be like, hiccup, 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 hiccup. Let's see. At 5 views. Pretty sure this is you. There we go. There we go. And I'll tell you again, if you're not here, I'll tell you again, next time I see you in chat. You're VIP'd now, so you should be able to also run !hic in order to keep track that way as well. That'll just add to an ever-growing counter. It does not include any of the previous hiccups that I have had. There are way too many of them to count. But they're there, somewhere. So that being said, there's no one available to raid, and I guess that means I just end the stream. Thank you, Kawo, for the 79 bits total. And I think we all had a fun time watching all the different Chug Jug versions of Genshin trailers. I know I did. So that being said, remember, I wait as everything lags. As I wait for this to load. Will it load? Please load. I'm frozen. Am I in a time loop now? Am I in a loop? And remember, in German we say, it's time to end the stream. Bye. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to check out Tacti. Be sure to go follow him. He's so close. He's so close to 100. He's so close. Please. I'm gonna misspell his name. I don't remember if there's a... Oh, I guess I must have gotten it. Yeah. I'm never sure if there's the underscore. I never remember.